Republicans are in favor of keeping their majority in the Senate, but still the GOP wants to increase that majority by unseating Democratic lawmakers. Now, one of those Democrats who's up for re-election is Senator Mark Warner of Virginia. One America's Stephanie Myers caught up with Lieutenant Colonel veteran Daniel Gade, who explains why he is the better choice to represent the state.
You have an extensive resume. You are a retired Army lieutenant colonel. You also worked in the Bush administration and have been a part of several national policy councils. All that in addition to being a professor and a father. Why are you running for the U.S. Senate?
Thanks, Stephanie. I'm running for the United States Senate for the same reason I began to serve the United States Constitution when I was 17. And that's that we have a great country, and it's worth defending. And it's worth supporting and defending in uniform, and it's worth supporting and defending in the United States Senate. Let me tell you a story really quick about the country that I know, Stephanie. When I was wounded in combat for the second time in January of 2005 as an Army officer, I was transported by Marine Corps helicopter to a Navy surgical facility. And when I got there, I had bled them out of all their blood, and they gave me all the blood they had stored, and it wasn't enough. And 25 sailors and Marines who I would never know and never met came and donated their blood, and it kept me alive. And here's what's great about that story, Stephanie, is not one person said, well, is he a Republican? Is he a Democrat? Is he, gay? Is he straight? They just knew that an American needed help, and they helped me. And that's what I think America can be at its best, is when we all come together to solve hard problems. And that's why I'm running for U.S. Senate.
You're looking to flip Senator Mark Warner's seat red. What do you think that will take in 2020, considering that in 2014, Warner won his race by, I believe it was less than 1% in Virginia. So what can you do?
Yeah, it was really tight in 2014, and that just shows that Mark Warner is weak. And there's a couple of things that are true about him. Number one is the best trick the devil ever pulled is to convince people that he wasn't real, and the best trick Mark Warner ever pulled is to convince people that he was a moderate. When he was a governor, he might have been, and as a senator, he's been a party line radical. And as the Democrat Party goes to the hard left in 2020, and they're going to advocate for late-term abortion and gun confiscation and open borders and Medicare for all and the Green New Deal, I call those the 5 horsemen of the apocalypse. As they go with those, Mark Warner will do what he always does, which is vote party line with his party. And that's not what Virginia needs. Virginia needs somebody who's going to be an independent voice, who's willing to stand up on principle and not just go with the flow of his party like Mark Warner does.
And then where can our viewers learn more about you and your campaign?
So our website is Gade for Virginia. That's GADE for Virginia.com, and we're on Twitter and Facebook at Gade for Virginia.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube, and call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.